Muted. I've unmuted everyone. And does anyone have a question they would like to ask?
I have a question, Stuart, or rather ask you to speak to, like when the mind is really busy, maybe just speak to, ways to really hone in the focus and stay really connected in that one point.
Well, I teach some very good exercises when the mind is really busy or any other time, really. One of the best ways of quieting your mind is just to listen to your breathing. The inhalation, exhalation. You can say when you inhale to yourself quietly. So when you exhale, it's a little mantra. So hum. That little mantra will really relax the mind and enable you to then focus the mind in the chakra below the navel, where you are building a system inside that will ultimately keep the mind quiet. But I suggest doing that little exercise. It's really a very good exercise. And, breath is really powerful. And when you use it properly, it relaxes you. It'll quiet the mind. You really will learn how to live with a quiet mind. And if it happens in the meditation where you suddenly go off and the mind is yakking, just listen to your breathing. It's a very simple thing to do, and it works. And let, a yakking mind just be a reminder, I haven't arrived yet. I need to build more chi in myself. I don't have the power yet inside me, to be able to keep the mind focused in the chakra below the navel. I need to work on myself. That's all it's telling you. It's not a negative thing, having an active mind. It's telling you, what you need to do and how you need to continue to work on yourself so that you grow and eventually develop the capacity to just keep your mind quiet. It's like a Pavlovian dog, for God's sake. You got to train it. And we are so conditioned to living with an active mind. I say this a lot, from the day we're born, we have this voice that never shuts up in our brain. And we're so conditioned to living that way that we almost don't even think there's any other way to live until we discover I can get the mind quiet. And the real problem is that an active mind consumes all your energy. It eats you. It's like eating yourself alive. We feed it. There was once a movie I saw called The Little Shop of Horrors. I don't know if you ever saw that movie. And this plant, feed me. It's like the human mind. Feed me with your energy so that I can expand. And we keep feeding it because when the mind is that active, our concentration is always there. We're fighting it. We're arguing with it. Shut up, leave me alone. I'm tired of the tension. I'm tired of all the madness that goes on in the human brain. So listen to your breathing. Before the meditation, try and relax. Just let your arms drop at your side. And you can just say to yourself, please help me to surrender all negative psychic tension. And be sure you say negative psychic tension, because in truth, everything is tension. And let that, it's like a scum, it'll just come right off the ends of your hands, all of that tension, that surface tension. These are just little exercises that you can do to really overcome a serious problem that not only exists in you, Wendy, but in everybody. It's a serious problem. Just stand on the street one day and look at all the people walking past. 99% of them are in their heads. You just look at them and you see their heads buzzing, you know? And what is it? It's polarity, it's, you know, tension, it's conflict, you know, and it's this part of us that is screaming out, I need to learn how to get centered inside. I need to learn how to build a foundation in myself that enables me to be centered. And when I get that centeredness, then I can really open my heart, and it can stay open because it's no longer being bothered by the tension in the mind. Heart opens and suddenly we're rationalizing everything. Instead of enjoying the moment in all its profundity, we spend all, well, what is love? What is the meaning? What's going on with me? And we try to figure out some kind of an answer to a problem that has no answer other than just living in the moment. Love. So please, it's very simple exercises that can be used to get the mind quiet. And as long as the mind is this rational and active place, the spiritual life is virtually an impossibility. You know, it consumes us completely. It eats our energy. Feed me. It's consuming people. And all it's a matter of is getting the attention of the mind, training it to stay focused in the chakra right below the navel, right in the core of our being, right in the area of foundation, of strength. I mean, that's the key to opening the whole chakra system. Just doing that, learning how to do that, training oneself to do that. And then when the chakra system opens, you understand, we can receive all the energy in the cosmos, spirit, God, higher energy. It all comes to us because we are no longer interfering with the natural flow of energy in the universe.
Thank you, Stuart.
You're welcome, dear. Try and do it, please, because you're growing really well, and this will take you to a whole other level in your life. I mean it, you know, it'll just open up so many possibilities for you. Just doing that, getting your focus of attention below the navel, in the hara, in that foundation in yourself.
It's great reminders. I certainly will.
Does anyone else have a question they would like to ask?
Stuart, I do.
Yes.
In all of your years as a teacher, have you ever reached for your connection with higher energy and found an absence?
The only time I ever found an absence, Rachel, is when I got in the way. When I interfered with that flow of spiritual energy, then there's absence. But when I'm open inside and I'm, you know, centered and balanced inside, it's the most delicious, illuminating sensation that any human being can have. And the only way you can not experience is that you get in the way. You interfere with your connection to God. You spend your time in your head, your emotions, your sexual energy, you're drowning inside yourself. So you interfere with your connection to God. When you master those energies inside, understand, there's nothing to interfere with the universe sending you spirit, energy, consciousness, wisdom, knowledge. I mean, I've said it a million times, you know, we are the problem. And we really have to learn how to get past the problem. Does anyone else have a question you would like to ask? And it's great to get past that problem. Imagine not having the problem of all that tension and anxiety and all that energy that just interferes with us ever being happy human beings. To get past that in one's life. To be a child of God, you know? And not have to spend all your time wrestling with, conflict in the brain, and rational living, and stuff that most people, live with every day of their lives and have no idea how to get free of it. So what they do is they project it out onto the world. They figure they're going to fix the world. I mean, I saw the news this morning, and it's like Putin and Biden there trying to come together. I mean, if those two schmucks would just fix themselves, the whole world would be a better place for us to live. Just fix themselves. Nobody talks about that. I'm going to fix what's out there. I'm going to fix what can't be fixed. Instead of fixing oneself, I'm going to really get to the core of the problem in me. Fix it. That's the agreement they should have. All right, you work on you, I'll work on me, and we'll fix ourselves, and it'll touch everybody in the world. Does anyone else have a question they would like to ask? Okay, if there are no more questions, then there'll be a class tomorrow evening and then another one on Sunday. And as I've been telling you for the last 2 weeks, Monday, I'm just going to go away for a week. I need to take a rest and a vacation. I've been doing this well over a year now straight, every day, almost every day, 7 days, 7 classes a week, and just need a rest. So I'll be gone Monday through Sunday, and then I'll resume the classes following Monday after that. Are there any more questions that anyone has? Okay, well, God bless you all. Thank you for being here, and I hope you all have wonderful evenings. And as I always say after every class, I am so grateful to sit here and do this with you all. It's not only hopefully you growing, but I'm growing because of this. And all humility, I think what's taken place for myself and a number of people is a very great blessing. So bless you all and thank you. And I hopefully will see people tomorrow in class.
Thank you
very
much.
much.
Thank
Good
you.
night.